What's up, everybody? It's 512 Mark DD, and wanted to make a video today on my possible re-enlistment into the military. And I wanted to make a video and just start documenting the process now. I just started, so especially if I continue down the process, wanted wanted to document it for anyone else that might be in a similar situation as me and is interested in um, kind of what goes into it, and as well as maybe other people that have done it. Kind of create maybe a forum in the comment section to for people to talk about that, and um, that in addition to documenting for myself. My prior service, I did Army Reserve from 1998 to 2006. So I haven't been in for 17 years. So there's that. Um, Also, my age, I'm 43, which is over the maximum age to enlist. But from what I can tell, all the branches have um, the guideline that you can re-enlist um, at a certain age, as long as, and if your prior service, you can re-enlist as long as you can hit your 20-year mark by the time you turn 60. So I did almost 8 years. I think they are going to round that down to 7. Um, so as long as I can do 13 years by the time I turn 60, my age is within the guidelines because I'm prior service. So I would have to do 13 years. I'm 43, so 13 years, I'd be 56. And that's my plan, to do 13 years, get my 20, so I can have an additional retirement when I retire. I did look into Army Reserves, even Army National Guard, um, just because to re-enlist, what I've known is Army. But I, my hand tattoo was an issue. I did talk to Army Recruiter. They said I could still get a waiver, but um, they're starting to allow hand tattoos now. But the issue was going to be this portion right here, because when I salute, if it's visible, so I looked into that, even having that portion removed, it was going to take a year. And when I told that to the recruiter and said, "Hey, man, is another year going to be an issue?" He never responded. So sometimes no response is your response. So I looked into the Navy as well, because I know they allow hand tattoos. Um, and so far, I've talked to 2 recruiters. The first one referred me to another recruiter because I'm prior service and I'm looking at going reserves. And I've talked to them both, mentioned the hand tattoos. So far, hasn't been an issue. Hasn't They haven't even, "Hey, let me look at it, make sure this part, that," nothing. They just glanced at it, saw I have a hand tattoo, and been kind of rolling with it so far. Um, I want to do reserves because I have a wife and kids. I'm older now. I'm not against active duty if I get activated, but um, I'm just interested in reserves right now. Kind of what spurred on this whole reenlistment thing is my brother-in-law enlisted in. He's a year younger than me, so he's 42. He enlisted in the Army 2 years ago when he's 40. Barely made the cutoff, and you know you can't really tell he's 40 by looking at him, but I mean he's in good shape. I think he outdid about half, at least half the the recruits in basic he was with, um, and he's doing really well. And at the time when I started getting my late 30s and 40, I'd always kind of re-enlisting was always in the back of my mind, but I just let it go by because I just thought that was another life, and I've gotten too old, and that part of my life is come and gone. But watching him, it's kind of made me dig deeper, and now here I am. My wife really is supportive of the decision. Um, I'm just, have that call to serve again, and miss putting on a uniform. And I think the life experiences I've had, both in the Army and since then, will help me out. So the way at least the Navy Reserves works, or is going to work for me, since I'm prior service Army and it's been so long since I've been out, is the recruiter explained to me it's kind of have to build like a resume. Um, in fact, I had to send them my resume because they're going to use, I went to college after I got out of the Army, got my degree. They're going to use that. They're going to use my civilian experience that I've had since I've been out, kind of build a resume and submit that with my packet to the Navy to see what kind of jobs I would qualify for, if I get approved to re-enlist. So, if I'm just, I guess I would say the first phase of this, the process. Went and talked to the Navy recruiter. He referred me to the other one that does prior service for the reserves. And so I've talked to that guy. So far, we've have an appointment to meet next week on Tuesday. And in the meantime, he's had me send him my college degree, my most recent resume, and my DD-214 and other documents from the Army when I got out from the Army. So that's where I'm at right now. Meet with him on Tuesday and you know see what the process is to continue. So far, just based off of our initial conversation and everything, and the questions he asked me, he says he feels that everything is good to continue to process. So I'm not sure what will go in. I know he said that I guess at some point we'll build a packet, um, a resume for the process and everything, specifically, I guess, for the Navy. And, medical records. I did have a emergency surgery at one point a few years ago, so they need those records. But, they'll build all that and send it to the Navy. And once they approve that, if they approve that, then I'll get scheduled for MEPS and do everything else. So in the meantime, um, have started working out, specifically along the Navy PT guidelines, because I want to be prepared for that. I'm not in the best of shape, but I'm not in the worst of shape. Like I said, I have kids and stuff, and kind of got that dad bod going and stuff for a little bit, but not too worried about that. Getting back in shape, and I can't think of anything else. Um, you know, God willing, it all works out. I'm ready to do what it takes to get in and serve again. Like I said, I've just gotten this calling that my time to serve the country isn't it's not over for me. I want to do it. I want to do it again and feel like I complete my full service of 20 years, if not more. And I'm excited to see what another experience the Navy would bring. Um, I was trying to do, my first initial thought on the whole process was going to be Army because that's what I know, that's what I was in. Um, Navy's a whole new world to me. Have to look up ranks and how to address people and stuff, at least so far in the process, because I want to be respectful of my recruiters and their ranks and address them properly. So I, have to look that up to see. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to hopefully have the opportunity to serve again, put on a uniform again, and see another side of our military. Um, so I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else I wanted to say. Try to keep this video short enough, so going at 11 minutes. So I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you've thought about re-enlisting, if you're how long your break was, you know, what your situation was like, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe to follow this process, and hopefully it all works out. I'll know more on Tuesday. I'll post another video probably next weekend. Weekends are probably better for me to post any kind of updates. So I'll meet with them on Tuesday, post an update on Saturday, and see how the process goes. I know they did ask me, how ready are you to go? Are you ready to go? I said, I'm ready to go. Um, so I wake up at 5 a.m. anyway, so I wake up at 5 a.m. now to do a workout, alternate my push-ups and planks, and then cardio's the other day, and start busting my ass on that to get in shape, and we'll see what happens, man. All right, well, thanks for watching, and like I said, questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.